Opening scene. Intro music fades in, with dramatic shots of WU2 battlefield images, then a transition to Churchill's iconic photograph. Narrator, you. Imagine this. The year is 1940. The world is at war, and the Nazis are rapidly taking over Europe. Britain could be next, and the British people are terrified. But then, one man steps up. Winston Churchill. With his brilliant strategies and powerful words, he gives hope to a nation on the brink of destruction. Today, we're diving into Winston Churchill's brilliant war tactics and how his wisdom saved Britain during one of its darkest moments. Section 1. Narrator, you. Let's start with the Battle of Britain. It's the summer of 1940. The Luftwaffe, Hitler's air force, is bombing British cities, trying to crush their spirit. Churchill knew this was not just a battle of airplanes, it was a battle of morale. He famously said, "We shall never surrender." His words were meant to inspire. Churchill understood the power of speech in lifting spirits, and his speeches united the country. More than anything, Churchill believed in resilience. His message was clear. Keep fighting, no matter what. This belief became the foundation for Britain's resistance. Section 2. Narrator, you. Now, let's talk about Operation Dynamo, the miracle of Dunkirk. In May 1940, British and Allied forces were trapped on the beaches of Dunkirk, surrounded by German troops. It looked like disaster. But Churchill had a bold idea. He ordered a massive evacuation across the English Channel, using not just military ships, but civilian boats too. Fishermen and everyday citizens answered the call. In just 9 days, over 338,000 soldiers were rescued, a stunning feat. This operation wasn't just a military success, it was a psychological one. Churchill turned a possible defeat into a story of heroism and hope. Section 3. Narrator, you. But Churchill's wisdom didn't stop at speeches and daring evacuations. Behind the scenes, he was playing a strategic game with intelligence. One of the most important tactics was Operation Ultra, which cracked the German Enigma code. This gave the British crucial insight into German military plans. And guess who insisted on using this intelligence wisely? Churchill. He didn't just use the information to win battles. He used it to keep Hitler guessing. This allowed Britain to gain the upper hand in key moments of the war. Section 4. Narrator, you. If there's one thing we can learn from Churchill, it's that wisdom isn't always about having the perfect plan. Sometimes it's about the courage to push forward when everything seems hopeless. Churchill once said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." During WA, he embodied this spirit and inspired a nation to do the same. Conclusion. Narrator, you. So what can we take away from Winston Churchill's wisdom during World War II? It's simple. Never give up. His speeches inspired hope. His strategies, from Dunkirk to cracking the Enigma code, showed a deep understanding of military tactics and human nature. Churchill knew that wisdom in war wasn't just about fighting harder. It was about outsmarting the enemy and persevering. Thanks to his brilliance, Britain stood strong when the world thought it would fall. His wisdom saved a nation and shaped history. If you found this story inspiring, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more historical insights and lessons in wisdom from the past. Outro music fades in.